Now, I want to say this. I didn't even realize, like, it's a coincidence that I have this shirt on. No shade. I didn't put this shirt on for this video. I literally just found out what happened about Kyrie talking, and then I grabbed my camera. It just so happens that I have this shirt on. I am from Brooklyn, but whatever. All right, so Kyrie was fined. How much money was he fined? Okay, so Kyrie was fined $25,000 by um oh, well, I guess Kyrie and the Brooklyn Nets was each fined $25,000 over his refusal to talk, right? He didn't want to talk to the media before training, after training, during the camp. And he said today, he said, I pray that we utilize the fine money for the marginalized communities in need, especially seeing where our world is presently. And then he said, I am here for peace, love, and greatness, so stop distracting me and my team and appreciate the art. We move different over here. I do not talk the pawns. My attention is worth more. Now, of course, the media is all in a fucking frenzy about it, and everybody's having a whole heart attack about it. But can we all be real about this? I want us to be real. I don't give two fucks about Kyrie or close to almost any freaking player talking to the media like after a game or before the game or during training camp. I really don't care about that. You want to know why? Y'all ask the most simple, dumbest questions half the time. It blows my mind. Like when I be watching like post-game interviews, y'all ask such simple, basic ass fucking questions that nobody wants to fucking answer. Oh, so when you hit that winning three shot, how did it feel? I don't know. Great, I guess. Oh, when such and such went up and down the court, and you clearly had a hard time dealing with him. How did that feel? Y'all ask the most basic freaking questions the majority of the time when it comes to y'all talking to these players. I don't ever for real hear anybody really ask a question half the time that really deserves a fucking response. So I do not mind Kyrie not saying a thing, because the majority of the time these damn interviews, these post game interviews, the before, the during, the training camp, it's all bullish at the end of the day. It's all foolery, and it's all just for appearances. It's very annoying as far as I'm freaking concerned. As much as I love Skip and Shannon from Undisputed, even y'all for the most part talk about, I'll even throw First Take in there, y'all all talk about the same thing every single daggone day. How many times a week can we talk about LeBron James and how great of a player he is? How many times a week can we do that? And to me, it shows that a lot of the media, especially in sports, y'all have little to, I won't say y'all don't, it's not that y'all don't have anything to talk about. Y'all just literally choose to talk about the same damn five issues. During the pandemic, when there was no games going on, what did everybody talk about? All the time, Michael versus LeBron, Michael versus LeBron. That was the whole pandemic for both First Take and for both Undisputed. All y'all talked about was LeBron and Michael, because you want to know what? Y'all don't want to expand y'all horizons about what it is that y'all talk about. So when y'all sit out there in front of the media, so when a player sits in front of the media, half the time, like I said, y'all not really asking any real important questions. Y'all are asking stuff that we as the public could figure out our damn self. Oh, well, now that you've won the game, how do you feel? I don't know. I would assume he feels great. Oh, how do you feel after you lost the game? I would assume he feels bad. Like, y'all ask the dumbest questions, and I understand that it's part of the contract. I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. But I feel like it's just all part of the kafuckery. I feel like if nobody is going to ask anything that's of substance and that really matters, why do I have to talk to you? And on top of that, I don't understand why you would want to force somebody to talk to people when they don't want to. You're not going to get anything from it. Let's be real. How many highlight reels do we have of Kyrie talking to the media? What has Kyrie really said outside of the whole thing recently about him saying, that he feel like, he now has a shooter, that can actually do some things or whatever, trying to take a shot at LeBron or whatever. Outside of like that here and there, what else has Kyrie ever said? And I'm pretty sure Kyrie has done God knows how many interviews, post-game interviews, or not necessarily post-game, but you know what I mean, interviews with the media and stuff like that. How many, I really want you to tell me how many real highlight reels that we get. Take Kyrie out of it. Let's talk about LeBron. How many highlights from LeBron with him talking to the media Do we really have? You want to know? I think what really bothers me the most about the media, that really pisses me off about this whole situation, is kind of like, all right, when Kobe Bryant passed away earlier this year, and you had the media talking to Doc Rivers, and you had him talking to this, like, all of these different people. Y'all are asking questions, like I said, that we all know the answer to. Oh, how has it impacted your life? It hurts. I just feel like it's a waste of everybody's time. I feel like the majority of the questions, not all, but the majority of the questions that be asked by these freaking reporters, especially during the games and during training camp, I really feel like it's useless. It's useless. Nobody really learns anything the majority of the time from the shit that y'all are asking. So in all reality, get the fuck off his back. Like, I don't get it. It's the same thing with Marshawn Lynch. She was like, well, I'm just here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined. Because what am I doing? Like, it's all for show at the end of the day. And granted, again, I'm not taking away from the fact that it's in whatever contract that he has, but I can understand a player feeling like this is all pointless. If I'm not saying something that's meaningful, why am I sitting in front of this camera and talking in the first place? If you're not going to ask me something meaningful, why are you asking me a question any damn way? Any damn way. And so, of course, online, all the story is going to be painted to make Kyrie seem bad because he said, oh, I don't talk to pawns, and you're coming from the media, and the media is the one that has to cover you and everything like that. So, of course, all the media is like, oh, he should be ashamed of himself. Oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, he da-da-da-da-da. First of all, from what I understand, Kyrie isn't even the most, like, talkative person when it comes to, like, I'm talking about the NBA as a whole. He's not really the most talkative person. Yes, he will say something here and there, but he's not even really somebody that I'd be looking forward to hearing what he has to say. I'm more so into seeing what he produces on the court. That's what I'm concerned about. If y'all really, and this is my whole thing, ESPN, Fox Sports, all of y'all little tabloids, all y'all media, all of the media, if y'all really want to get something out of it, why don't y'all, I don't know, really get one person, one or two people from each of these damn stations to maybe sit down and have an interview with these people. But it is so annoying that y'all want to sit up here and cry about him not talking to the media, and then I guarantee you, I want to see the next the next time that Kyrie has to step in front of the media. I really want to see, I'm gonna write down the questions that they ask. Okay, I'm going to write them down, and I'm going to hop back on this camera, and I'm going to tell you, out of all of those questions, how many I could answer for my damn self that I did. Matter of fact, fuck it. We just going to do it right now. I'm going to pull up right now. Let me see. Kyrie Irving. I just want to look. Kyrie Irving post-game interview. Let's see which one we're going to do. We'll do Celtics. We're going to do post-game interview, Game 5, Celtics versus Bucks, 2019 NBA playoffs, right? Okay. Let's see here. Where we at?
Kyrie, John Corrales, MassLive.com.
Let's back this up.
Kyrie, John Corrales, MassLive.com. Obviously, this didn't go the way you wanted to. And it may be very early for this, but can you reflect on this season? This is the season you said you asked for. This is the moment you said you asked for. What are your thoughts right now in the immediate aftermath?
I can guarantee you. So he lost, right? So he lost, and his question is, so what are your feelings after the aftermath of you losing? Okay, when you wanted to win. I don't know. I would assume I'm not too happy about it. I wish I did better. Hopefully I can come back next season and do better. It's probably going to be in the vein of that. Let's see.
Just a lot of lessons to take from this season, from day one at training camp all the way till now. It just felt like a rush. Try to enjoy as many moments as I could. It really comes down to great team basketball, who's playing better at a certain time of the year, and the connectivity and the able to respond. And, they showed all year why they were who they were, and they were very dominating in this series after game one.
Mm-hmm.
They played hard. They did unbelievable things with their rotations.
Mm-hmm.
And, Mike put him in some great positions to be successful,
Mm-hmm.
as well as guys coming in off the bench playing well, playing steady. You got Ersan and George, and
Yep.
they're just leading that second unit. And I think Giannis and Chris did a great job of leading their group, as well as Ebled coming in and filling in where he could as well. I think collectively as a group, they really outplayed us as a group. And I give credit to them because they came after game one, getting punched in the mouth, and they were.
That was a generic ass fucking response. And this is not me being mad at Kyrie, but what else do you expect him to say in that situation? How do you feel in the aftermath of we lost? Okay, well, I don't feel that great. The team, all he pretty much just said now is that the team that we played was better than us. No shit. And I don't mean to Kyrie. I'm just saying, no shit, the fucking team that you fucking played was better than you. That's why you lost. That is an example of what I'm talking about when I say y'all don't even really be asking questions. Matter of fact, let me keep going.
For the next 6-7 weeks before you have a big decision to make, and is Boston a place that you would
Haven't felt. So, for me, it's just.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to make it back to Boston first, safely.
Kyrie, Andrew Wagner, Forbes Sports. So much gets made of Milwaukee's offensive abilities, but what was their defense like that kind of got different?
Like, it doesn't, like, all of this stuff y'all can figure out on y'all own. I just feel like a lot of this stuff, not everything, but a lot of the stuff that y'all ask, it's like we can figure out ourselves as fans because we watch the damn game, okay? So we don't really need Kyrie to sit here and tell us why it is. Look at his face. No, I want y'all to look at his face. He don't care. And it's not just him. Matter of fact, let's go to LeBron too. Let's go to LeBron James. LeBron James post-game interview. Let's see. This is the one when he just won the finals, okay? He's smoking a nice little stogie. That's cute for him. Whatever. Where we at?
Having it in my mind. I think, personally, thinking I had something to prove, refusing.
You told Cleveland.com that you didn't have anything left to prove. Are you back? LeBron, what about this partnership that you have with Anthony makes it particularly special to you?
Don't need to talk about that. That has been asked by him. And that's another thing, too. I want to say this. Y'all be asking the same questions over and over and over. That's not the first time that somebody has asked him what is special between him and AD. What makes him look at AD differently. He has been asked that 1,010 times. So, again, I am on Kyrie's side. Fuck that shit. If they don't, I really think that they should make it so that if they don't want to talk, they don't have to talk. Go ahead, make it so that they have to talk if they win or whatever. If they win, go ahead, let them talk to the media. But I really feel like outside of that, you should not be trying to force players to talk if you don't want to. The majority of these players, they be coming up here looking like, bitch, I don't even want to be here. I am here so I won't get fined. And nobody halfway cares about the damn shit that they be talking about because y'all don't ask anything that important. And again, like I said, whatever it is that we don't hear, when we watch Undisputed, when we watch First Take, that's when we get a deep dive into everything. But I don't really care about all of this. Get off of Kyrie's BIC, you know what, and just let the man play the damn basketball. And like he said, I hope that money that y'all talking so badly about, that y'all taking from him and everybody else, I do hope that y'all are using that for the correct reasons. But y'all probably not. You're probably going to take that $25,000 and split it up between Adam Silver or whoever the fuck else is there. You're not going to use it the correct way. So guess what? I don't care. Shout out to Kyrie. I'm here for Kyrie. I'm on his side. Fuck that.